Hey everyone, and welcome to a deep dive with the Moore's Global Finance Podcast team. I'm John.
And I'm Tiffany.
And today we are diving deep into the world of gold IRAs.
Yes, we are.
We've got a ton of great information about the top-rated gold IRA companies in the U.S. And by the end of this deep dive, you'll know exactly what to look for when choosing one for yourself.
Absolutely.
It's funny how the stock market can be like a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Up and down, all over the place. And let's be honest,
It sure can.
a lot of people are just looking for some stability with their investments.
Of course, who isn't?
That's where gold comes in.
Exactly.
Right. It's often seen as that safe haven, a way to protect your investments when things get a little crazy out there.
It's like a rock
Exactly.
in a sea of uncertainty.
And that's why gold IRAs are becoming so popular.
Right.
They let you hold actual physical gold as part of your retirement savings.
That's the beauty of it.
So we've been looking at this source that highlights the best gold IRA companies in the U.S.
Some great companies out there.
But with so many companies all saying they're the best,
Oh, yeah.
how do you even begin to choose?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It really is.
Well, you wouldn't jump into any investment without doing your research.
That's for sure.
Gold IRAs are no different. It's all about due diligence.
Right.
Really taking a close look at each company.
So what should we be looking for?
We've got 5 key factors to keep in mind: reputation, expertise, customer feedback, fees, and storage security.
Okay, break that down for us.
You want a company with a proven track record,
Okay.
specialized knowledge in precious metals, a chorus of happy customers,
Makes sense.
transparent pricing that doesn't leave you scratching your head,
Right, yeah.
and Fort Knox level security for your precious metals.
Got it. So reputation is key.
Absolutely.
And speaking of reputation, our source points to Goldco, Augusta Precious Metals, and American Hartford Gold as the top 3 contenders.
They're definitely leading the pack.
What's really interesting is that each of these companies has some serious star power behind them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For example, Goldco has endorsements from big names like Sean Hannity and Chuck Norris.
Those are some big names.
And they've managed over $2 billion in assets.
That's not small potatoes.
Not at all.
That shows real experience and scale.
And they even offer a buyback guarantee.
That's a big deal.
It is, especially when you're talking about retirement savings.
Exactly.
Now, Augusta Precious Metals seems to be doing things a bit differently.
They are.
They really emphasize education,
Oh, they do.
which I appreciate.
It's refreshing.
They even have a Harvard-trained economist on their team.
Impressive.
And their customer reviews are stellar.
They really are.
What's their strategy there? Is it all about that fancy degree, or is there something more to it?
It's more than just a fancy degree. Augusta's all about empowering their clients.
I like that.
They want you to understand everything about gold IRAs and precious metals investing.
So you can make informed decisions.
Exactly. And those positive reviews you mentioned, those really show Augusta's dedication to customer satisfaction.
They're not just in it for a quick buck.
Not at all. They're building relationships.
That's a powerful approach.
It is.
Then there's American Hartford Gold, with endorsements from people like Bill O'Reilly and Mike Huckabee.
They've got some clout.
They're known for their low-risk investment options.
Very risk-averse.
So we've got 3 very distinct companies here.
Each with its own unique appeal.
Is it just about picking a celebrity you like, or is there more to it?
There's definitely more to it than that.
Okay.
It really highlights how important it is to think about your own needs and priorities when choosing a company.
Right.
Goldco offers simplicity and a strong track record.
Okay.
Augusta is all about education and personalized guidance.
Got it.
And American Hartford focuses on a low-risk strategy.
Makes sense.
So it really comes down to what resonates with you and fits your investment goals.
So it's not just about ticking boxes, but finding a company that matches your style.
Exactly.
But wait, there's more.
Always more to explore.
Our source also covers 7 other notable gold IRA companies: Birch Gold Group, Noble Gold Investments, APMEX, JM Bullion, Lear Capital, Advantage Gold, and Patriot Gold Group.
A lot to cover.
So what jumps out at you about these companies?
Well, it's a diverse group, that's for sure.
Okay.
Each company brings something different to the table.
Like what?
For example, Birch Gold Group is known for its emphasis on personalized advice.
Okay,
They really take the time to understand your needs and goals.
that's good.
Then you've got APMEX, which has a massive online presence.
I've heard of them.
They're like the Amazon of precious metals.
Wow, that's big.
And Patriot Gold Group is all about speed and efficiency with their lightning-fast IRA process.
Sounds intriguing.
And they offer direct-from-owner service.
Interesting stuff.
It is.
Sounds like there's a lot to like about these companies.
There is.
But are there any downsides? Any red flags to watch out for?
That's a great question.
It can't all be sunshine and rainbows, right?
Well, it's important to remember that precious metals prices can fluctuate.
Right, it's not a guaranteed win.
And some of these companies require a pretty high minimum investment.
That could be a barrier for some people.
It could.
Okay, so gold isn't a guaranteed golden ticket.
No, but it can be a valuable part of a diversified portfolio.
Got it. It's crucial to weigh the potential risks and rewards
Yes, yeah.
before making any decisions.
Always.
But I'm curious about that direct from owner service with Patriot Gold Group.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean?
Essentially, it means you're cutting out the middleman.
Okay.
Patriot Gold Group gets its metals directly from the owners,
Interesting.
which they say can lead to lower prices and more transparency,
Less bureaucracy, potentially better pricing.
and a faster IRA setup process.
Sounds appealing.
It does.
Let's dig into each of these companies a bit further.
Sounds good to me.
See what else we can uncover.
Let's do it.
Why don't we start with Birch Gold Group?
They're a great place to start. So Birch Gold Group, huh?
Yeah. What do you know about them?
Well, they've been around for a while.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
2003, I believe.
So they've got some experience.
Oh, yeah, tons of it. They've helped over 30,000 Americans
Wow.
navigate the world of precious metals investing.
That's a lot of people.
It is, and they don't just focus on IRAs.
Really?
They offer a whole range of services.
Like what?
Traditional precious metals purchases, setting up those specialized precious metals IRAs.
Right. You mentioned the tax advantages of those IRAs earlier.
I did.
Can you explain that a bit more for
Well-
those who might not be familiar?
Of course, it's all about tax-deferred growth.
Okay.
With a precious metals IRA, your investments grow tax-free until retirement.
So you're not paying taxes on those gains year after year,
Exactly.
and that could potentially lead to some significant savings.
Especially if you're in a lower tax bracket during retirement.
Right. So it's not just about saving on taxes now, but potentially setting yourself up for a better tax situation later.
Exactly.
Smart planning. So Birch Gold Group helps people set up these specialized IRAs.
They do.
But what makes them stand out? And we talked about personalized advice.
Right.
What does that actually look like?
They don't just hand you a pamphlet and wish you luck.
Okay, good.
Birch Gold Group's team takes a very hands-on approach.
I like that.
They really work with each client
Okay.
to understand their financial goals, their risk tolerance.
And then when?
They create a precious metals portfolio that's specifically designed to meet those needs.
So it's really tailored to each individual.
It is like having a personal financial advisor guiding you through the world of precious metals.
That sounds incredibly valuable, especially for someone new to all of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to Noble Gold Investments.
All right.
What about them caught your eye?
Well, they've got over 20 years of experience in the precious metals market.
That's a long time.
They've seen it all.
So they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of investment options do they offer?
They offer a wide range, actually.
Yeah.
Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium.
The whole gamut.
Pretty much. They've also facilitated over $1 billion in precious metals purchases for their clients.
$1 billion. That's impressive.
It is. But what I found really interesting is their home delivery option.
Wait, home delivery of gold?
Yep.
Isn't that a bit risky?
It might sound that way.
Something out of a movie.
A little bit, yeah. But Noble Gold Investments takes security very seriously.
Okay, that's good to know.
They work with reputable, insured carriers who specialize in secure transport.
So it's not just some guy in a pickup truck.
Definitely not.
But they also offer secure storage options,
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
For those who prefer to keep their metals in a professional vault.
Exactly. They give you choices.
Choices are good.
They are.
Okay, let's talk about APMs.
Ah, yes, APMEX.
They seem to be a major player in this space.
They are. They're one of the largest online retailers of precious metals globally.
Wow, globally.
Their selection is huge.
What do they have?
Everything from gold and silver to platinum and palladium,
Wow.
coins, bars, rounds, you name
Now
it.
they have a website, right?
Oh, yeah. It's very user-friendly.
Easy to navigate?
You can browse their inventory, track price changes, make purchases,
All online.
all online.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
I was looking at their website, and they mentioned IRA-approved products.
Mm-hmm.
So they handle the whole precious metals IRA setup as well.
Absolutely.
Have specialists for that.
They do. They can guide you through the entire process.
Okay, so they're not just selling you the metals.
Nope.
They're helping you set up the IRA and acquire the right metals for that account.
Exactly. They're there every step of the way.
That makes it a lot easier.
It does.
All right, so we've covered Goldco, Augusta Precious Metals, American Hartford Gold, Birch Gold Group, and Noble Gold Investments.
5 down.
5 to go.
We're making progress.
We are. Let's talk about JM Bullion.
Okay.
Another online retailer, right?
That's right. They're known for their competitive prices and a huge selection.
Sounds good so far.
They also have a great reputation for customer service.
That's important.
It is. People want to know they're dealing with a company that cares.
Right, a company that's going to be there for them.
Exactly.
Competitive pricing and excellent customer service. That's a winning combination.
It is.
What about Lear Capital?
They've been around since 1997.
They're one of the oldest ones then.
They're one of the most established, for sure.
So they must be doing something right.
They are. They offer a full range of IRA-approved gold and silver products.
Okay.
And they're known for their educational resources and customer support.
Education seems to be a common theme among these top companies.
It's important. Knowledge is power, especially with investments.
Absolutely. Okay, we're down to the last two.
Almost there.
Tell me about Advantage Gold.
They specialize exclusively in gold and silver IRAs.
So they're really focused.
Laser focused. They have a team of professionals who provide personalized guidance.
Okay.
They walk you through the whole process.
And what about their fees? Are they transparent about that?
Very transparent,
Good.
which is always a good sign.
It is. All right, last but not least, Patriot Gold Group.
The speed demon.
We talked about their lightning-fast IRA process.
Right.
What else makes them stand out?
They offer direct ownership of your metals.
What does that mean?
It means you actually have the option to take physical possession of your gold or silver.
So I could have my own little gold stash at home.
If you wanted to.
That's different.
It is. It gives you maximum control over your assets.
Interesting.
It is.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have
10 different gold IRA companies.
a lot of information.
It is. For our listener who's probably feeling a bit overwhelmed right now,
I wouldn't blame them.
what's the key takeaway here? How do you sift through all of this and make the right choice?
Well, the important thing to remember is that there's no one best company.
Okay.
It's all about finding the best fit for you.
For your individual needs and goals.
Exactly. The key is to do your research, think about your circumstances, and then choose a company that aligns with your priorities.
So it's not about chasing the shiniest gold bar.
Right.
It's about finding the gold that fits your mold.
Well said.
But it's not just about the company, is it? There's a bigger picture to think about.
Right. You need to look at your overall retirement strategy and how a gold IRA fits into that.
So it's not just about gold, it's about the bigger picture.
Exactly. Precious metals can be a great way to diversify,
Okay.
a way to hedge against inflation and market volatility. But they shouldn't be your only investment.
Right. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Precisely. Think of it like building a house.
No?
You wouldn't build a house using only one type of material, would you?
No, I guess not.
You need a strong foundation, sturdy walls, a solid roof. A well-diversified retirement portfolio is similar. You need a mix of assets to handle different economic conditions.
So stocks, bonds, real estate.
And yes, even precious metals. They all play a role.
So gold can be a part of that solid foundation.
It can.
But with all these different gold IRA companies out there, how do you even start narrowing down your choices?
You need a system, a way to cut through the clutter. Remember those 5 key factors we talked about earlier?
Reputation, expertise, customer feedback.
Fees and storage security.
Right, right. Those are essential. So you're saying look for a company that's been around the block, specializes in precious metals, has happy customers.
Transparent pricing.
Yeah, and top-notch security for your assets.
Exactly.
Okay, but how do you go beyond those initial criteria?
Start by requesting information kits from a few companies that you're interested in.
Kind of like a first date.
Exactly. You want to get to know them better before committing to anything.
So what should you be looking for in those kits? Any red flags to watch out for?
Absolutely. Pay attention to the company's history, their team's experience, the types of metals they offer, their fee structure.
Their storage options.
Yes. Are they secure, insured, audited regularly, and look into their customer support processes. How easy is it to get a real person on the phone if you have a question? Remember, you're not just buying gold. You're buying peace of mind.
Right, so get a feel for their personality, their values.
How they treat their clients.
Okay. What about customer reviews? Are those worth checking out?
Customer reviews can be very helpful. Sites like the Better Business Bureau, Trustpilot, Consumer Affairs, they can give you valuable insights.
So it's like getting a sneak peek behind the curtain.
Exactly.
But reviews can be subjective. What if there are a few negative reviews? Should that be a deal breaker?
Not necessarily. Remember, reviews are just one piece of the puzzle. Don't base your decision solely on a handful of reviews.
So look for patterns, consider the source, and get a balanced perspective.
Precisely.
Don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Anything else to be wary of?
Watch out for companies that pressure you into making a quick decision.
High-pressure sales tactics.
Always a red flag, especially when it comes to your retirement savings.
Good point. Take your time, do your research, and don't let anyone rush you into a decision you're not comfortable with.
Exactly. A good company will be patient, understanding, and willing to answer all your questions. They should focus on educating you and empowering you to make the right decision.
So a true expert will be a guide, not a salesman.
Right.
Well, Tiffany, I think we've covered a ton of information today. We've explored gold IRAs, we looked at the pros and cons of 10 top-rated companies, and we discussed the key things to consider when making this decision.
We have, and hopefully our listeners feel better equipped to navigate this process and make a decision that aligns with their goals.
I think so too. So to our listeners, if you think a gold IRA might be right for you, remember to do your research, ask questions, and choose a company you can trust.
A company that will be there for you every step of the way.
And remember, this is just the beginning of the journey.
The world of precious metals and gold IRAs is always evolving. Stay curious, stay informed, and you'll be well on your way to building a secure and prosperous retirement.
Well said, Tiffany. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. It's been great conversation.
My pleasure, John. Always happy to share my insights.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep investing in your future.